I thought I would show an old sketchbook or two. I was watching an old video of myself showing a sketchbook a few years ago and thought it might be fun to do it again. I haven't looked at these drawings for quite some time and don't know quite what I'm going to be seeing. So let's see. Oh, this is the sketchbook I did of watercolors some time ago. These were some amanitas. I was drawing some different types of mushrooms. I haven't used watercolors for a while. Seeing these pictures is making me want to go back to them. Mountain goat. A hawk. It's a lemur. Here's a sloth, and I always thought my pencil version was better and that I messed it up some when I painted it, but it's pretty cool. It's a crazy mushroom one. Canadian geese. It's an attempt of Anne of Green Gables. Looks like the Joker in a wig a bit. Oh, it's my dog Rosie and a cat looking out into space along with a cactus. Had to get the plant kingdom in there. It's Annie on a Pegasus / unicorn. Green-skinned woman watching a pirate boat as the sun's rising, and there's a big old bird in the distance. Little boy sitting in front of a tree with all kinds of spooky things around him. Gnome, he's holding a 4-leaf clover. It's a big old spider, werewolf, goblin. A couple of other creepy things. It's a crow. Some more mushrooms. Trying some print. Didn't go too well. Mushrooms in a cow field. Cheetah drinking some water. Train coming down the track. Man on a horse looking out over a castle. Here's a baboon. Woman taking a bath. Got a dog curled up on the rug. Nice spacious bathroom. the last one. Let's see what this next one has to offer. I think these are more, yes, these are more recent drawings. Mount Fuji. Crab and fish in the distance. Drew some while I was at the beach. Pelican over water. Pelican catching a fish. Cool patio. This is from my book, The Myth of Babudaba. Might be too complicated to explain everything happening in this picture. But here's a god and here's a shadow, and he's looking down into a wasteland. And here he is seeing this woman coming out of a supernova. Well, eventually, she leaves him for this woman, but he disposes of her in a jealous fit. Awkward interlude. Here's a turkey. Here's a perspective cover for The Myth of Babudaba. Here's a woman busting out of an egg and becoming a bird. That's also in my story, The Myth of Babudaba. Here's the god-type fellow. Here's a bird as it's flying out of the blowhole of a whale, which happens to be on another planet. Here's a boy who has green skin, seeing his mother paint the landscape out here while he's watching her in this field of flowers. Here's Annie standing on the beach. Cool car going down a highway next to the beach. Man surfing. Here's a woman in an egg about to burst out as these weird alien creatures come down to her. They're all inside a whale's belly, by the way. That was all the ones in that sketchbook. I suppose that's enough for now. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.